sweet sa atin si Andre.
Oo nga, sabi niya, hoy guys ha.
Galit na, galit.
Hindi. Kaya ko bang magalit
Sino
sa'yo?
ba tayong tatlo? Lahat na.
Kaya ko bang magalit kay Pawi?
Mamaya ka sa akin.
Pag-uwi, ikaw, huwag mo kaming inaano. Joke lang. But happy weekend, sir. Happy weekend din po, Lito. Thank you for joining the big story. Thank you to Cez Rolon, Sean Yao, Pauline Versosa. The big story, primetime newscast on One News. And from them to our show, on our sports show, we've got NBA star Damian Lillard set for a Portland homecoming for Dame time. Plus, eto na, dapat yesterday, shower daw muna siya after the game. Sabi ni Phenom, Kefir Ravena will join us live via Zoom all the way from Taiwan and talk about the ongoing Jones Cup and also that viral meeting with a number of basketball greats, including Michael Jordan.
And we've got a preview of boxing legend Manny Pacquiao's comeback fight, which will take place this weekend.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Liton-Calao.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
The show by Mamoy leaves Philip. Future moves puts it on. Unbelievable. On the left side. Oh, the pass! Stuffing another one. Bakunas rejecting Estevo for the
What time is it? It's Dame time. As Damian Lillard heading back to where it all began after 2 seasons with the Milwaukee Bucks, Dame time is reuniting with his original NBA team, the Portland Trail Blazers. Reports say the 9-time All-Star is finalizing a 3-year, $42 million contract to return to Rip City. The deal supposedly includes a no-trade clause and a player option in the final year. Lillard spent the first 11 years of his NBA career with the Blazers before he was traded to the Bucks in 2020.
Together again, Damian Lillard marks his return to Rip City with a special video for Portland fans. He posted the video on Instagram. It featured the lockers of each of his teammates, beginning with Jeremy Grant. Then at the very end is his locker beside Scoot Henderson's. It was also shown that Lillard is expected to reuse his jersey number 0. The video ends with the phrase "Together Again," signed by Dame himself.
Well, Damian Lillard was undoubtedly the face of the Portland Trail Blazers when he played for the team during the first 11 seasons of his career. The Blazers drafted Dame 6th overall way back in 2012. Let's take a look at the resume of Dame here on your screens right now. Then in the 2013 season, he was the runaway winner for the Rookie of the Year award, beating Anthony Davis and Bradley Beal. As a Blazer, Lillard was also a 7-time All-Star and a 7-time member of the All-NBA team. He was selected to the first team once back in 2018. Lillard was also part of the Blazers when he was named to the league's 75th anniversary team back in 2021. In 769 games played with Portland, the 6'2" sharpshooter guard averaged over 25 points, close to 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. He led the team to the Western Conference Finals back in 2019, but eventually lost to the Golden State Warriors. Overall, Lillard is the all-time Blazers leader in points, 3-pointers made and attempted, free throws made and attempted, as well as free throw percentage.
Speaking of coming home, the new NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder, will get a new home court soon. OKC has unveiled the design for a new arena. The majestic structure is reportedly worth a whopping $900 million. The conceptual rendering shows the arena will feature a 360-degree glass curtain wall, maximizing the view of the city skyline. Other highlights include a Thunder Alley festivities area located on the West Plaza. The design and rendering was handled by Manica Architecture. They aim to capture the spirit of the franchise and the entire Thunder community.
Okay, now let's move on to boxing. Only 2 more days before the highly anticipated return of Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao to the ring. Pac-Man is in the final stage of his preparations for his title bout against WBC welterweight king Mario Bagos. The fight will take place at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on Sunday at 8 in the morning Philippine time. And of course, it will be aired live and commercial-free via pay-per-view on Signal, Satellite, and the Pilipinas Live app for just 499 pesos. You can also watch a catch-up viewing of the fight at 10 a.m. on One Sports Plus via Signal Channel 91 on SD and Channel 261 on HD. At 46 years old, Pacquiao will try to defy the odds once more. His last professional bout was a unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas 4 years ago. Bagos, on the other hand, is only 30 years old and was able to soundly beat Ugas back in 2023.
Besides their age difference, how else do Pacquiao and Barrios stack up against each other? Well, here's the tale of the tape between the two boxers. Barrios is 6 feet tall, making him bigger than Pacquiao, who's standing at 5'5.5". El Azteca also has a longer reach at 71 inches compared to the Pac-Man's 67. But Pacquiao obviously has the edge in terms of experience, with his record of 62 wins, 39 via knockout, 8 losses, and 2 draws. Barrios has won 29 matches, 18 off KOs with 2 losses and 1 draw. And if you ask veteran sports analyst Al Mendoza, Pacquiao still has the speed he's been known for all these years, but the power of his punches has declined. Mendoza also says that if Pacman wants to beat Barrios, he has to do it within 6 rounds.
Sa age nga, lamang na lamang si Barrios. Pero sa punto ng boxing style, may konti pa rin na puhunan si Pacquiao. Halimbawa, yung kanyang tinatawag na bilis, yung kanyang galaw sa footwork at yung bitaw ng suntok. Meron pa rin siya noon. Kanya nga lang, dahil sa edad, makukompromiso na yung lakas na suntok ni Manny Pacquiao. Mabilis pa rin si Pacquiao pero yung power wala na masyado. Yung bilis na yan, mahaba na yung 6 rounds. Kaya kailangan ni Pacquiao, kung talagang pinaghandaan nila yung laban, kailangan i-knock out niya si Barrios within 6 rounds. Otherwise, pag umabot ng 12 rounds yan, wala na, laylay na dila ni Pacquiao. Pero, tandaan din natin na si Pacquiao, sanay lumaban sa mga matatangkad sa kanya. Actually, yung dami niyang tinalo na matatangkad sa kanya.
We've got more basketball after the break. We've got an update on Game 3 of the PBA Philippine Cup Finals when play-by-play returns right here on One News.
Actually, meron. May powder.
Kefir.
Meron pang dito eh.
Kef.
Test lang.
Kefir.
Baka walang
Hi.
audio. Pards, may audio.
I'm here.
There you are.
Pards, rinig mo kami? Clear?
Ikaw hindi, let's go.
Nice.
Yabang mo na ha. Bago ka na ha. Pards, pwede kitang tawagin Tito Kefir?
Topic ka, Dre.
Pwede kitang tawagin Tito Kefir? Tito Kefir?
Oh.
William Jones Cup. The defending champs beating Malaysia 106-98 to stay undefeated in the tournament. SGA blew the game open in the second half as they opened the third quarter with a 17-6 run, turning a single-digit lead at the break to a 19-point advantage. DJ Fenner led the way with 20 points on just 9 shots. He also had 8 rebounds and 4 assists. Kefir Ravena also made his presence felt here in his first start, firing away 17 points, including 4 3-pointers. Up next for SGA will be a potential gold medal showdown against fellow unbeaten team Bahrain tomorrow at 3 p.m. Philippine time. And joining us right now via Zoom all the way from Taiwan is one of the stars of Strong Group's win over Malaysia. The only Filipino as a Jordan ambassador. Welcome back to the show, the Phenom, Kefir Ravena. Good evening, Bards.
Hello guys. Good
Thanks for
evening.
joining us, Kefir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dre.
First of all, congratulations for Strong Group Philippines Athletics. 6-0 now in the 44th William Jones Cup. Strong showing. Okay, this is your first start, Keith, Jones Cup. How would you assess so far your performance here?
Well, okay naman. Medyo late lang ako humabol kasi nga galing ako sa isang event. Pero I played 3 games na 2 games now.
Two games.
2 or 3. Tatlo na ba? Parang basta ganun parang jet lag pa ako eh. Pero so far, so good. Importante, healthy naman kami lahat. Siyempre, gearing towards the end of the tournament. Going for that back-to-back championships. I think, it's been a while since that's been done by a Filipino team. So, that's the goal right now.
All right, well, SGA has been dominating the tournament 6-0 so far. What's been the mindset heading into tomorrow's crucial match against Bahrain?
Well, siyempre, take advantage kami doon kasi kakatapos lang halos ng laro ng Bahrain and ROC. So, and then we're playing at 3 p.m. So, hopefully we could take advantage of the rest that Bahrain will have compared to what we're having now. We were able to watch their game and then prepare for it mentally. So, I guess coming to the Jones Cup, ang mindset naman namin is everybody wants to beat us. Pag champions ka, ganun talaga. And if you're going for a back-to-back, it's even harder. So, yun ang mindset namin. Hopefully, we can execute all the things that we've worked on, we've talked about. And, grind one out tomorrow.
Well, so far, so good. Kumbaga, if it's konting tweaks na lang dahil 6-0 nga, pinag-usapan namin ni Cheska. And kumbaga, why fix it if it's not...
If it ain't broke.
If it ain't broke, as the coach says. Pero sige, gusto natin pag-usapan. Yung nag-viral dahil tuwan-tuwa ang buong Pilipinas sa'yo, isa kang Lodi, isa kang nag-iisa.
Parang hindi naman ata lahat ng Pilipinas natuwa doon. Marami pa rin nasasabi. Pero yun, dito tayo sa event natin sa Greece. So,
pag-usapan natin. Sige.
Experience for me.
Kaya ba nagpatubo ka ng facial hair dahil nakilala mo si Michael Jordan, si Luka Doncic? Pakikwento nga yung...
Kabibili ko lang ng pangahit, Dre. Kasi tatanggalin ko na actually.
Pero ito, Pards, pinapakita namin on air ngayon. Pictures mo with Carmelo Anthony, with Luka Doncic lang naman.
Crazy.
Grabe. And this is the Jordan Board of Greatness event in Greece. Okay, Pards, kwento mo. Did you expect to see all of them and Zion Williamson? Was it how you planned it to be? Makita sila?
Well, syempre hindi. Parang it's an experience na parang never ko talaga in-expect. I actually got the invitation couple months back, even when I was still in Japan. Tapos sinabi ko agad sa mom ko and sa wife ko kay Diana. Sabi ko, uy, tulungan niyo ako kasi kailangan ko makakuha ng visa. Tapos sabi nila saan. Tapos yun nga sinabi ko sa kanila, inopen up ko sa kanila. And hindi ko muna sinabi yun na na-invite ako sa maraming tao. Actually, ilan lang yung nakakaalam. Siguro mga 2 lang sila. And then kasi ayoko din ma-preempt kasi nga gusto ko talaga matago din sa sarili ko kasi it would have been nothing pag hindi naman din ako nabigyan ng visa, di ba? So, I wanted to prepare myself also. Tapos, ayun, nung papalapit na, lumabas na yung visa ko, I was so excited. Hindi ko din kasi alam kung sino talagang pupunta, pero I know of the history of formerly known as the Board of Governors, ngayon Board of Greatness na.
Correct.
I know what's the event all about, you know, the history, what happens. So, pero hindi ko alam talaga kung sinong pupunta. Kaya talagang hindi ko in-expect na yung mga makikilala ko, makakasalamuha ko, and then actually, it was just more than, you know, the just being there, the presence. Parang yung mga kwento talaga, yung mga napagkwentuhan namin all throughout the event, the weekend, something that I really treasure for the rest of my life.
Okay, but we need to know what happened when you met Michael Jordan because I would have fainted.
Medyo obvious naman dun sa picture, di ba? Medyo nanginginig ako. Parang,
Pakita natin.
Oo, di ba? I think the picture says everything. Oo, di ba? Parang,
Ito.
Parang, di ba?
Ayan,
nanginginig pa ako talaga dyan. Hindi ko pa mapindot yung, yung selfie na puting yun.
Parang
diba?
gusto mo pa nga ikis eh.
Di ba? Parang, di ba? Siyempre, ko yan eh. Isa sa mga inspirasyon ko talaga together with Kobe when it comes to basketball. Parang yan yung generation ko talaga na ma-dream mo talagang makasama or ma-meet or something like that. And, you know, I was fortunate enough to, you know, to meet the late great Kobe Bryant multiple times. But never in my lifetime I would expect and say that, you know, I would actually get a chance to meet Michael even though Michael na tawag sa kanya.
Close
Yeah. So, gano'n na talaga. Pero other than that, hindi ko talaga in-expect. Parang it was one of those things that, you know, just fell into place, I would say.
Totoo bang sinabi niya sa'yo na sabi mo kasi you're so grateful to be there at sabi niya just keep on doing your thing and dumadaan sa kanya kung sino yung mga pinipili ng brand?
Actually, gano'n naman din talaga yung sinabi niya sa aming lahat. And people might be surprised on how hands-on he really is. And I admire him as a person now that, you know, I was able to be around him. But overall, just being able to be invited in such a exclusive and prestigious event, yun talaga. I think, you know, it's more than lahat na, wala nang accolades, wala nang kahit ano, it's just being there. I think it's the pinnacle of being a basketball fan, I would say, and actually motivates me even more to, you know, perform better, have an actual responsibility. You know, I just got married, so that's my motivation. But this event even gives me more motivation, knowing that I have the responsibility to represent a brand such as Jordan Brand. So, you know, take that responsibility, take it as a challenge, and hopefully this season in Japan, I'll be able to perform the way those guys are performing in their respective crafts.
Well, I mean, the cumulative basketball IQ in that group alone is off the charts. So, was there anyone else from that group that you were able to really speak with? Were you able to pick their brains?
Yeah, you know, I was fortunate enough to talk to Luka a little bit. You know, Rui, just because, you know, we're the two Asians over there, and then he's from Japan. I'm playing in Japan, so there was a lot of common ground there to talk about. You know, Dexter Fowler from MLB. He was so down to earth and cool just to be, you know, talking to me, and also his brothers, Wesley, and everybody else. It was such a surprise that, you know, ito yung mga players na pinapanood mo lang, and then eventually nakakausap mo, and yeah, and also, you know, made good conversations with Jaime Jaquez Jr. as well from the Miami Heat. Yun naman, sobrang blessed lang, sobrang swerte ko lang.
We agree.
Yeah, we're super happy for you. I'm sure Diana was also there and super happy for you. Bards, sabi ko nga kay Cheska, sabi ko nga the other day, what a year for you. You just got married to Diana and then, eto nga, Board of
Yes.
Greatness sa Greece. Tuloy-tuloy lang. We're just really,
love to
really
see it.
happy and proud of you. Tito Kefir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Andre.
Thank you so much. That was Kefir Ravena of the Yokohama B Corsairs and currently with Strong Group Athletics. Thank you, Kefir. And moving on to the PBA, the San Miguel Beermen and the TNT Tropang 5G are battling it out in the pivotal Game 3 of the Philippine Cup Finals. The opening moments saw TNT find the rhythm from the outside with Kelly Williams hitting a couple of early threes. And despite missing the services of Poy Eram because of an ankle injury, the Tropang 5G were able to weather the Beermen's strong response, resulting in a 3-point lead to end the first quarter. In the second period, SMB tightened up its play on both ends and briefly stole the advantage. TNT reacted well, highlighted by a couple of three-pointers from RR Pugoy and Machine Gun Kelly. The two teams then exchanged leads, with SMB getting the upper hand at the break, 59-52. The second half is still ongoing. The best-of-7 championship series is currently tied at a game apiece after San Miguel won Game 2 on Wednesday. Coming up, win number 1 for Alas Pilipinas men in Leg 2 of the 2025 Southeast Asian Volleyball League. A look into the team's victory over Cambodia when play-by-play returns here on One News. South Korea in the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup. The women's national basketball team is gunning for a spot in the semis of the tournament. Gilas women kept in step with South Korea up until the 16-15 mark. There, the world number 13 went on a furious 18-0 run to build a huge double-digit lead. South Korea is ahead at halftime, 59-32. Gilas women are coming off a breakthrough 73-70 win over Lebanon that not only secured third place in Group B, but also punched their first ever ticket to the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament. Meantime, Alas Pilipinas men bounced back to get their first victory in Leg 2 of the 2025 Southeast Asian Volleyball League. The men's national volleyball team beat Cambodia in 4 sets, 25-23, 25-22, 23-25, and 25-18. After a 5-set loss to Indonesia, Alas men displayed better composure, pulling away in crunch time to avoid another marathon match. The Philippines raced to an early 11-6 lead in the fourth, but Cambodia came storming back to level at 14-all. That's when Leo Ordiales and Peng Tagibolos took matters into their own hands, combining for back-to-back kill blocks to ignite a late surge. Team captain Kim Malabunga and Louis Ramirez then slammed the door shut on their opponents. Alas men will next face Leg 1 gold medalists Thailand tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Okay, time for the highlight reel on a Friday. Bago tayo pumunta sa weekend, let's roll it. First, we got the Lakers and Celtics. How about some Bronny James for you? Bronny behind his back, ooh, cross, and then what a shot, plus the foul. Ala dad, LeBron, look at that. Diba? Malaya LeBron James yung galawan. Tingnan mo. Pag-cross, bumitin, gets the foul. Bronny being more comfortable and confident here in the Summer League as he finished with a team-high 18 points, 5 assists, and a steal. Lakers still fall to the C's here, 87-78 in Summer League. Okay, dalawang highlights from the Hornets' first game. Let's start with PJ Hall with a hook, no go. Rebounded, tap, goes to San Antonio. Look at Kefir, the number 4 overall pick from Duke. Nice behind the pack to PJ Hall. Take a look again. Kefir, high basketball IQ, eyes at the back of his head. Seeing PJ Hall there. I'm excited for Kefir to play with LaMelo Ball and Charlotte in the upcoming season. That was one of Kefir's 6 assists. He also had 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, by the way, in this game. And we got more from PJ Hall on this last play. Roll it, same game. They got MJ Walker. Baseline, up fake. Nice pass to PJ Hall with a statement slam, one-handed. Take a look at that again. Good cut by PJ, cutting down the middle and recognizing the late defense there and slamming it home. Good also. Good. That was a good drive, by the way, by his teammate to draw the defense to him. PJ Hall, 11 markers, 8 boards, 4 blocks. Big game for Hall in this one. And the Hornets just blowing out the Spurs in Summer League, 106-81. Cheska.
And before we go, the WNBA is bringing the heat and a few tricks to the 2025 All-Star Game this weekend. The league is introducing 4 special rules to the special exhibition. A 20-second shot clock, live play substitutions, automatic points for free throws, and yes, a 4-point shot is in play. To sink a 4-pointer, the shooting player must have contact with one of the 4 marked circles on the court, located 28 feet from the rim. Of course, here at home, we know that the PBA has had a 4-point line since last year. While 4-point shots aren't a new All-Star Game invention, last year's matchup between the WNBA All-Stars and Team USA did not feature them.
Of course, that was yung last year was training for the Paris Olympics, diba? Pero gusto ko sana sabihin, ba, ginagaya na yung PBA, ha? May 4-point shot na, ha? Before we head on to the weekend, we just want to say thank you for joining us today. The whole week, that's all from us. Catch us again. We'll see you on Monday, 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
Madali ka. Di natin kasalanan ng OT yung, OT yung big story. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Jessica Liton Calo. Thank you for watching. Happy weekend!